Hey guys, welcome back to Living MN Outdoors, and thanks for joining us for this week's fishing report where we'll cover Mille Lake, Leech Lake, and Lake Winnibigoshish. So this weekend, it's the last weekend of walleye, pike, and bass fishing, and then we'll be moving on to perch, bluegill, crappie, tulibies, and burbot. But let's get right into today's report. We'll start out on Mille Lake. I talked to Randy today in the southwest corner of Mille Lake at Randy's Rentals. This is going to be his last weekend. He's working hard to get the roads opened back up. He told me today that he had Blue City opened back up and that he was going to continue to be working on opening up the rest of the roads before the weekend. But he couldn't make any promises on how much he'd get opened up. So as of right now, Blue City will be open, but after that, not real sure. Now the fishing out of Randy's has been kind of hit and miss, but the best bet is putting that dead stick down with a small sucker minnow or a fathead. Now if you're looking to book a rental home for this summer, you can book one of Randy's rental homes for one of the weekends this summer. He does do pontoon rentals and stuff like that. So go ahead and give Randy a call and book that up as soon as possible. Now let's move up to the north end of Mille Lake. I talked to Sheila from Barnacles Resort and Campground. She said they're working hard on getting their roads opened back up after all the snow they got. She said it looks like they will have all their roads opened back up for this coming weekend. Now the fishing has been pretty decent up on the north end there. If you can, stay mobile and just keep popping until you find them fish. Now she did want me to mention that if you have a fish house at the resort there, they do want it ready to be pulled off the ice by noon on Sunday. So if you could do that, have it ready by noon, they would really appreciate it. And if you do make it up to Barnacles, stop in at their bar and restaurant, get something to eat and drink, and have a great time this weekend. Alright, now let's move over to Leech Lake. I talked to Austin today from Horseshoe Bay Lodge. He said they're plowing a brand new road system for this weekend, and he said they're going to plow some roads to some really good structure. Now he said the walleyes have been biting pretty good in that 12 to 18 feet of water, and they're finding a lot of them up on that first break or the inshore structures. He said there's a lot of shiners showing up on the lake, and them walleyes are following them up into the shallow water, and fishermen are having really good luck on that in closer structure on the lake. Now if you're looking for perch and tulibies, he said they're finding those in 28 to 40 feet of water. He said the best spot for that is going to be the Paris Trench, and he said the new road system will go straight over the top of that. So there's going to be plenty of room for people to chase perch and tulibies out there. Now he said that the burbot fishing has been kind of tricky because they're restricted on how much of the good burbot structure they can get on. But if you can get out there with the snowmobile and hit up some of them good spawning grounds for the burbot, there is some giants in there to be caught as well. Now if you're looking to stay up on shore, Horseshoe Bay Lodge, they have lots of rooms, hotel rooms, cabins, condos, stuff like that. So go ahead, give them a call, book one of those up for the last weekend here, and then make sure you stop in at their bar and restaurant as well. Now Horseshoe Bay Lodge is planning on keeping their access open till the end of March for people who want to come up and chase perch, tulibee, and burbot. So that's a great option after walleye closes to keep yourself out fishing and picking up some of them nice fish. So if you're looking to get up to Leech Lake this weekend, go ahead and give Cam or Austin a call from Horseshoe Bay Lodge. Now if you guys want to head out to Leech Lake but you're not quite sure where to fish, we're partnering up with Leech Lake Guide Team. So if you need a guide up there, whether you want to book a trip for this summer for walleyes, muskies, pike, panfish, whatever it might be, or if you want to yet get on some panfish this winter, they're guiding for burbot, perch, bluegills, crappies, and they guide on the other local lakes around Leech Lake. So if you're looking for a guide up in the Leech Lake area, make sure you go ahead and give Leech Lake Guide Team a call and book a trip as soon as possible. Alright, now moving over to Lake Winnibigoshish. I talked to Jeff from Tamarack Lodge and I talked to Chad from the Pines Resort. They share a road system. They said this weekend they're going to have a limited road system available, but where they do have roads, they said they have been catching some really good fish. They're catching walleye and perch. Not so much on the pike just because they're not plowing roads to the pike areas, but the walleye and perch have been biting good. They said in that 9 to 18 feet of water has been good, but even leaning more towards the shallower end of that. The fish are pulling up into the bay, and it's starting to pick up out there. So their cabins and fish houses are mostly booked up, but never hurts to call and check in with them, see if they have any cancellations or anything like that. And then if you do make it up there, the Pines Resort has a full bar and restaurant, so make sure you stop in and get a bite to eat and a drink. Now, Tamarack Lodge and the Pines Resort, they're going to stay open for 2 more weeks after walleye season closes, and you will be able to go out there and chase perch in the bay there. Make sure you go ahead and call them ahead of time and make sure that you can still get a truck out. Otherwise, you might have to park on shore and go out with track vehicles and portable fish houses. So if you guys are looking to get up to Lake Winnibigoshish this weekend, make sure you give Jeff or Chad a call from Tamarack Lodge or the Pines Resort. So guys, that ends today's report, but we are going to continue to do a few more reports after the walleye season closes, so make sure you're tuning in every Thursday morning for the reports. And then we probably will be taking a break through the month of April and then picking right back up for fishing opener and through the open water season. We really appreciate all the support that we've gotten on these fishing reports, and we hope that you'll continue to follow them right through the open water season. So that's going to do it for this time. Hope you guys get out and do some ice fishing before all the ice is gone. And if you're not doing so, get on out there and get living.